A year ago, while the good guys of Earth were dealing with the problems caused by Jimmy Olsen going crazy, and Superman revealing himself to the world, a big fight was happening between the armies from Apokolips and New Genesis. This time, there was no talking or trying to make peace. This time, it was all about one side winning and the other side losing. As the big war kept going, more and more planets got involved in the mess. The machines of war used by the new gods and Darkseid's followers caused a lot of trouble for planets that had nothing to do with the fight. The Guardians of Oa, who were all about keeping peace and making things better for the whole universe, sent their Green Lantern Corps to protect the regular folks on these planets that were being hurt. These Green Lanterns were like space cops with special rings that gave them powers. But as time went on, even the Green Lanterns got pulled into the war. They teamed up with Highfather's group to try and stop Darkseid's control once and for all. Together, they set out to bring peace back to the universe. But on the planet Apokolips, Darkseid knew he might lose, so he had a nasty surprise waiting. He built something called the Omega Doom, a machine that sucked up the energy from Apokolips itself. When it had gathered enough power, it could explode and not only destroy Apokolips but also wipe out New Genesis and everything else for millions of light years in every direction. Darkseid had a special suit that got its power from the Omega Doom machine, so when the machine caused a huge explosion, it would only make Darkseid even stronger and keep him safe while everything else got destroyed. Darkseid's plan was to become super powerful and reshape the universe. Barda was stuck, her hands tied up tightly. She felt really sad hearing this bad news about her husband, Mr. Miracle, who seemed to have been hurt badly. But there was a bit of hope left. Without the bad guys knowing, Mr. Miracle had somehow set his spirit free, and it was now inside a thing called the Mother Box. With the Mother Box on his side, Mr. Miracle wanted to use its power to help Barda get out of her ropes and be free again. Suddenly, the new gods and the Green Lanterns attacked Darkseid's throne on Apokolips. They combined their powers to fight him, but it wasn't enough. Darkseid laughed at their attempts, secretly knowing that the Omega Doom machine was about to blow up, making him even stronger and wiping them all out. All of a sudden, Barda showed up wearing a Green Lantern's ring. She already had her own powers, plus help from a Mother Box and Mr. Miracle. Together, they were a strong team against the Darkseid. But Darkseid was too proud to give up. Barda came up with a smart plan. She distracted Darkseid while Mr. Miracle used the Green Lantern ring to mess with Darkseid's powerful suit. They made it so that instead of destroying the whole universe, Darkseid's machine would blow up his home, Apokolips, and defeat him. Their plan worked. Apokolips was gone, and Darkseid was defeated. The universe was safe, all thanks to Barda and Mr. Miracle working together. The universe became peaceful, people worked together, and there were no more fights. Barda and Mr. Miracle's teamwork showed that working together brings peace. Current day. Up in their satellite base above Earth, Green Lantern told the Justice League about a big problem. He explained that after the recent war, the special battery that gives power to all Green Lanterns was losing power slowly. Green Lantern had a feeling that someone was causing this, and he thought it had something to do with the war between New Genesis and Apokolips that happened a year ago. It's been a whole year since Superman arrived on Earth, and it's also his one-year anniversary with the Justice League. His presence has made a big difference for metahumans, giving them more recognition and support. To celebrate, there's a huge gala in Superman's honor. Even though he's a bit shy about it, he understands how important it is to the world. So at the gala, he gives a brief 5-second speech to thank everyone for welcoming him. In the Batcave, something sad happened a year ago. Robin and Batgirl were hurt by the Joker, and Batman had to stop him, but it didn't end well. Batman isn't talking much with the League now. Selina and Alfred are worried about him because of what happened. Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow, is now an old man who feels angry towards metahumans. He got hurt by a villain called Amazo and lost his friend Hawkman. Because of this, he doesn't like to be around people and mostly stays alone. Black Canary is the one who takes care of him and is his friend. In an Egyptian pyramid, Dr. Fate and friends from the Outsiders try to bring back their friend Metamorpho, who passed away a year ago. But when Dr. Fate opens a portal to bring Metamorpho back from the afterlife, they get scary creatures instead. Green Lantern goes to see Madame Xanadu to find out about the power battery problem on Oa. She tells him she doesn't know anything about it, but after he leaves, she gets upset with the Phantom Stranger for making her lie to Green Lantern. In Peru, Superman and Martian Manhunter are tricked by Despero and Evil Star while searching for signs of the new gods. Superman is slow to fight back, hoping for a peaceful solution. But when he finally tries to stop the bad guys, they cause an explosion that damages a big cliff above a village. A huge rock is about to crush the village, but when Superman tries to hold it back, he realizes that his powers have somehow gotten weaker. There was a big explosion and lots of dust. When the dust cleared, John found Kal-El knocked out under a pile of rocks.